Hi, Scott.
Laura,
Hi, how are
hey,
you?
very
Nice
good.
to
How are
meet
you?
you. Good. Before we get started, do you want to take a picture real quick? The host is able to take a photo for us. She'll count us down. Do you want to do that and then we can start chatting?
Absolutely.
Okay. I think Emma's there.
Yep.
Emma, are you ready? Oh, I don't hear her. Anyway, that's weird. Okay, anyway, hi. Let's just talk then.
Yes, absolutely.
Where are you from?
Um, Melbourne, Australia. It is 5:06 a.m. here.
Oh, okay. Wow. I'm so sorry you're doing this right now.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry to
it's good
interrupt,
fun.
but we can start with taking a picture so you guys can pose for me.
Yep. Okay,
Yep.
so you'll count
Okay,
us down?
yeah, so just smile. Ready? Three, two, one.
Great. I guess we
Perfect.
got it. Okay. Um,
Yeah,
so you're up early for this. How are you doing with COVID? Tell me about yourself.
I'm good because I do clinical hypnotherapy and a lot of it by Zoom calls.
Oh
So a
wow.
lot of it's kind of like the same. But we've just in Melbourne, Victoria. So we've gone into a second lockdown. There was a whole controversy in the news about
Mm,
security guards doing the wrong thing, doing other jobs, sleeping with each other, and then other people, and it was a mess. So
wow.
um, the only state in Australia that's on the second lockdown.
Wow. Okay. Are
I
you
love time.
at least you're still able
Sorry.
to work from home if you're doing the Zooms, right? So at least that's keeping up for you.
Yeah, and I've got like an office like 5 minutes down the road where it's just me. I've got access to it all the time.
Okay.
It's kind of good for doing whatever. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
loved hearing that you're a fan of sarcasm. That's always good. Like us Aussies are
Oh yeah?
always saying the opposite of what we mean. So
Well, I've been told that
um,
Aussies and Canadians are very similar in temperament as well.
absolutely. I wanted to ask you, like, what's your favorite pizza topping? I had a debate with a friend that
Oh,
margarita is. He says margarita is good value. I said it's bad because like you're paying full price for less toppings. I'm like, just donate the rest to someone else.
oh gosh. Um, would say probably just cheese and green peppers. Is that weird?
It's whatever you're into. So how are you going with everything that's happening?
All right. It's been interesting. I don't know if you follow me on social media, but I've been watching my niece and nephew for 3 months, so that was good. It kept me productive and all of that. But there's definitely been for everybody low points where I just don't know what to do with myself. I feel terrible. I don't feel like I'm being productive. I'm worried about the world and our people and so yeah, every day is different. But I just started a new job on Friday. So
Ah,
back on set shooting, which feels nice. It's also a little scary, but there's new
yeah,
rules and regulations, so hopefully everyone will be okay. You
yeah,
know?
that must be interesting. Kind of like the whole yeah, how do you do kind of that distance thing? Like, in real life, like, people don't stand so close. But
Right?
in
Yeah. On
movies, like their
camera, it
faces are
looks a little silly,
yeah.
but luckily, this
Um,
movie, I'm adding time for us as we're talking, so don't worry. I'm
thank
able
you.
to add time. We've already gone to 2 minutes. On this film that I'm doing, it actually is kind of like a You've Got Mail, or if you haven't seen The Holiday, the Christmas movie, the characters are in separate places. They house swap, so it's
Mm.
kind of COVID easy for us that way. But yeah, you still have a lot of precautions on set. So
Yeah, it's kind of I was watching a show. I don't know if you've seen Blacklist,
no,
but they finished off their last episode where the last episode was like half cartoon. Um,
yeah,
and they're in like season 8 or something. So it's like such a strange thing that like you're watching it, and halfway through they said they've shot all of the scenes like where they're in a building, and
yeah.
then anything like where they're sort of like out in the world walking, they were the last ones to get shot. And I'm like, I don't think about the sequence of like how these things happen.
Hmm,
But yeah,
hmm.
it's fascinating just like thinking about um like I just bought a little bit of like special effects software online, $100 for a little pack thing, and just playing with that. And it's amazing what you have to think through.
Yeah,
But yeah, like
yeah.
So you do art and that kind of stuff. Like, have you found that to be like
It's sort of therapeutic,
therapy?
especially at this point. Yeah, I used to do it, but more so now, and I've developed my own style now, especially when I was watching the kids. But yeah, it's more of a therapy. I've had people ask for me to sell them, and maybe at some point I would. I just don't understand why anyone would want it. So I'll figure it out. But yeah, it's mostly just for me, like therapeutic and something I
Yeah,
enjoy to do. Yeah.
absolutely. Like, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Um, and is your dog still there?
I brought her back downstairs because my dad is arriving to pick her up. So I didn't want him like walking in to come and get her, but she's downstairs right now.
Yeah. Okay. Do you
Yeah.
find do you recharge more as an introvert or an extrovert?
I recharge, well, as an introvert, I recharge by being alone. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, like of
Yeah.
more sort of like out of the two, do you find one sort of makes you recharge more? Like, are you more someone who needs people and connection, or more someone who's like, all right, some space would be nice, or
Space. But during COVID,
yeah,
I found I needed people more because I had too much space. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. And nieces and nephews can be fun. I've got a nephew and two nieces,
Okay.
and like, yeah, a lot of the stuff we do, we do for them. Like, if my brother and I, like, we do like a creative project, it might go on Facebook, but it's really sort of like they're more like the inspiration for anything we do.
Yep. Yeah.
Because they're all around that 10-year-old age.
Mm-hmm.
They've got iPads that have like all the special effects you wanted in the 90s. They've got on their iPads.
Yeah. Everything's so accessible right now. It's kind of
Yeah,
crazy.
it's filtered down to like, I think, like there's Hollywood and